Hi, I'm Martial Arts Master Bill Fitzpatrick, welcoming you to Lesson 15, our final lesson in the Master Real Estate course. Well, as your teacher, hopefully I know a lot about real estate. Well, I've been researching and studying and writing and teaching real estate for decades. But I know that knowledge alone is not the principal reason for my success and will not be the principal reason for your success. Yeah, we've heard the cliche, knowledge is power. Well, that's great. But what is really important is the implementation of knowledge. That's where the true power is. One of the lessons that you learned in this course is that you should go out and meet the movers and shakers in your community, the millionaires and the multimillionaires in your small specific investment area who own the investment real estate. You're going to find them. They're there. Now, some of these people you're going to meet, well, they're going to be very impressive business people. But also, let's be frank, some of the people you meet will not exactly appear to be financial geniuses. Take action. Be a thoughtful, self-reliant person of action. If I had listened to the great mass of average people back in the early 1980s and 1970s when I was actively buying properties, I would never have bought properties. Why? Because properties back then were way too expensive. The first property I bought was a three-family house that I bought for $20,000. That house is, even in today's economy, is worth $400,000. Yes, in 1972, to the average person, $20,000, what is he, nuts, for a three-family house, was way too expensive. Yet, buying that first house, you know the story, was, well, it got me on my way. It was the smartest thing that I could have done. The smartest thing that I did was not listening, because in my heart I had read, I had thought about real estate investing, and I knew the benefits of real estate investing. But the key component was, and will be for you, taking action. Remember, average people always think it's too late. In 2012 and 2011, they're thinking, oh, I should have bought back in 2000. In 2000, well, they were saying, well, we should have bought back in 95. And boy, if we had only bought in 1980, oh boy, real estate was really cheap back then. Here's what you think, what you know. In your 20 minutes of quiet time, think and know this. In every country in the world, for all periods of history, the Dark Ages, the Iron Age, the Middle Ages, back in Rome, for all time and everywhere, in every country on earth, it is the rich people who own the real estate. Whenever you hear, who are you hearing it from? Are you hearing it from the rich people? Gee, I shouldn't have bought real estate. I'm going to get rid of all this real estate I have. No, if you want to be rich, you want to own real estate. Now, let's be contrarian for a moment. Let's take the opposite side. What if real estate never appreciates in value ever again? Never. That would mean that the appreciation rate, the rate that property goes up in value, is zero. So you buy $1 million worth of real estate, and in 20 years, hey, that real estate is still worth just $1 million. So what do you have? Well, you have $1 million in real estate that you wouldn't have had if you hadn't bought that property. But you see, you bought that property for $1 million, and if it's income-producing property, well, you have these wonderful people called tenants who have repaid the $1 million loan for you. And now what happens? Well, now you own the property free and clear, so now, in 1 year, in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, you collect rent. Then, well, the properties go to your children, and your children collect rent. And then their children, your grandchildren collect rent. And then their children's 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 children collect rent. You are now, hey, the rich people who own real estate and the people who collect rent. Take your quiet time by yourself. Go back over these lessons. Read your books. Think. Keep it simple. Very simple. Do you and your children and your grandchildren want to be the ones paying rent to somebody else? Or do you want to be the ones collecting the rent? It can't be that simple. Well, I'm sorry, it is that simple. Take your 20 minutes of quiet time this day and every day until this dawns on you and you have this all figured out. Rich people own real estate. I want to be rich. I want to own real estate. Let's think. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go into a Lowe's. I want you to go into a Home Depot. I want you to walk around. Oh, there's the paint department. Oh, the lumber department. Oh, the hardware department. The kitchen department. Now look around. Look at the prices. Now ask yourself honestly, in 10 years from now, is that gallon of paint going to cost more? In 5 years, will that sink over there cost more? In 3 years, will those kitchen cabinets cost more? In a year, what do you think is going to happen to the cost of a piece of wood, of a 2x4? Well, paint, wood cabinets, doorknobs. These are all components that go into building a house. If the parts cost more, the whole house will cost more. So ask yourself, down the road, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 20 years, do you think real estate is going to increase in value? If you do, then you want to buy real estate. Real estate is, was, always will be the best hedge against inflation. For yourself, for your children, your great-great-great-grandchildren, the answer is yes. You want to be buying real estate and collecting rent. Walt Disney said, I dream, but I test my dream against my beliefs. I dare to take risks, and I execute my vision to make those dreams come true. I dream. I believe. I dare. I take action. Time and time and time again, it is the radical, it is the rebel, it is the contrarian who is willing to defy conventional wisdom who eventually succeeds. Conventional wisdom says, hey, it's great to buy one house. And over the course of most people's lifetime, one house means a comfortable retirement. You, my friend, you, my master of success, you will defy conventional wisdom. Not buy one house, but buy 6 houses. And retire in 20 years or less and create a family dynasty of wealth that will last forever. This is not goodbye. I will continue to teach you, because you are my student, about real estate and our other topics on the Success.org blog. For now, good luck. And I'll see you on Success.org and on the other 5 Master Success courses. Good luck. Go out and let's do it.